Thank you very much for staying with us on this special broadcast, India Decides 2024 Lok Sabha Election Special. Well, India seems to have already decided, but it seems to be, as per the initial trends that are trickling in, it's a tight contest between the NDA alliance and the India alliance. Well, as far as the fresh numbers, remember these are just the trends and not the results, so we are not really jumping the gun, but it doesn't really look good for the opposition in some pockets. But yes, as far as the BJP in the whole NDA alliance is considered, they have maintained a slender lead. We look at the overall numbers and we continue to go across to our reporters who are joining us from across the length and breadth of the country.
Yes.
And 322 leads out of 543, out of which BJP has grabbed the lion's share of 171 seats as compared to the Congress party. Well, 128 and 187 is how the leads are stacked as of now.
Absolutely. Interesting in the manner in which these numbers are coming up. If you compare BJP and the Congress as individual parties, the BJP is way ahead. But what matters is the manner in which the alliances are performing. The NDA is still ahead, but it seems like a contest. We can call it still as far as the India and the NDA is concerned. We'll be looking at all the data and the numbers as they're coming in. Let's first scan through the top stories at this hour.
Counting for India's general elections 2024 underway, all eyes on results of world's biggest democratic exercise.
BJP-led NDA leads on over 100 seats, leading over Congress-led India alliance as per the latest trends.
And DD India is bringing you the most incisive, comprehensive and accurate minute-to-minute updates on the biggest election of the year.
All right, the numbers as they're coming in. Let's look at the numbers. India's general elections and NDA is at 193. India alliance is showing at 131. But that's how that map of the parliament looks like. NDA leading on 192. India alliance on 132. Others, regional parties at 11. Trends have come in for 336 out of 543 seats. On that, let's go across to Congress spokesperson at the moment, Saral Patel. Saral, how do you look at these figure? There's a lot of confidence amongst the India alliance about a 295 figure, 132 at the moment, still way behind NDA, who's leading at 194. Let's connect with Saral Patel at the moment. All right, I think Saral Patel is not connecting with us. Let's go across to our correspondent from Dibrugarh, Assam, Subina Roy. Subina, what's the update from the northeastern state of Assam at the moment? Subina, I hope I'm audible to you. If you can just bring us up to speed with the latest from Assam as far as the numbers are concerned. Yes.
Yeah, Shubhendu.
Yes, please carry on.
Yes, Shubhendu, in Assam has 14 Lok Sabha seat constituencies, and the BJP is contesting from 11 seats, whereas the Congress is contesting from 13 seats here. Now I am here at the Dibrugarh constituency, and I'm here at a counting center, and there are 3 candidates from Dibrugarh constituency. So we have Sarbananda Sonowal from BJP, then from AJP we have Lurin Jyoti Gogoi, and from AAP, who is contesting from the first time from here, we have Manoj Dhanwar. So as of now, BJP NDA alliance is leading from this constituency, Shubhendu.
Okay, 203. Now, tad bit short of some numbers when it comes to the magic figure of 272. 202 NDA alliance as compared to 138 of India alliance. Let's stick to these numbers a bit more. And Subira, please stay with us if you could hear us, because these numbers are now moving very, very fast.
Absolutely. In fact, if you can have those numbers from Assam, we were just flashing those numbers from Assam.
BJP is leading
2024 numbers as they're being counted. The BJP is leading on 9 seats as the figure that we looked at out of 14. If you can have those numbers again, BJP leading on 9 seats. It's fought the elections on 11 seats. INC, Congress is on 2. AIUDF yet to open the score. Gana Parishad at 1 seat. AGP in alliance with the BJP, and we're looking at the party performance in just a bar form. Leads have come in for 12 seats out of 14. BJP leading on 9, Congress at 2, AIUDF 0, Gana Parishad at 1. And we quickly compare it with the manner in which things stood at 19. Interesting, similar score that the BJP is at the moment. In 2019, BJP scored on 9 seats. It's leading on 9 seats at the moment. Congress had won 3 seats. Is leading on 2 at the moment. AIUDF has lost 1 seat that it seemed to have won. I mean, it still trends. It's trailing at the moment. And that's what it scores at 1.
Yeah. Okay, Saril Patel, over to you, Saril Patel. Are you still very confident and optimistic? 147 are the numbers as far as your alliance looks like. But remember, BJP has already crossed 200 mark, 207 to be more precise.
The NDA.
NDA, I'm talking about NDA, with the BJP taking the lion's share there in terms of numbers. So, okay, so what are your thoughts right now? Because they are just short of few numbers crossing that magic figure, and this is moving very fast, you would agree.
Madam, we are neither disappointed by these numbers, neither excited by these numbers. These are very early trends. The first round of counting has also not taken place across the country. So these are postal ballots, which gives a clear indication that the government employees have heavily, wholeheartedly voted for the India Alliance, which is visible from the numbers. Otherwise, if you remember 2019 elections, from 8 a.m. onwards, we were trailing on 300 odd seats. And that is not the case this time. So this shows that the government employees, the army personnel have voted for us, and we would wait for 1 more hour for the numbers to clear up.
And Saril Patel, we were looking at numbers from Assam in particular and the northeast. What is your understanding of the manner in which Congress and India Alliance is expected to score in that part of the region, in the country?
I think the numbers are, if you compare it with the last time's tally, we have fared quite well. Number-wise, I was patched in late, so I could not hear the numbers that you had discussed. So I would not be able to comment on the specifics of that.
Okay, also the news coming in is that Shashi Tharoor from his home turf, Thiruvananthapuram, is trailing. Are you still optimistic that, this could really give you another chance for Shashi Tharoor at least? Because on the other side, you have Rajiv Chandrasekhar giving him a tough fight. Shashi Tharoor is trailing from Thiruvananthapuram.
If I remember it correctly, 2019 also Shashi Tharoor ji was on and off trailing till 3 p.m. But he won a very decisive victory by 80,000 votes. And I'm sure that this time also he will increase his margin and retain his seat. And Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar stands no chance against Mr. Shashi Tharoor in Thiruvananthapuram.
Okay, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm really very interested to know, how do you see your performance in down south? In Karnataka also, it seems that the BJP has maintained a cylinder lead. Kerala, it's not looking very, very upbeat for you. I understand, Saril, these are just the trends. But what is the number then exactly you're looking at, and where do you think there's going to be a big surprise coming from? Which part of the country?
See, even the Karnataka numbers that you have mentioned, I was just looking at it.
Sure.
Last time around, we had won only 1 seat from Karnataka. Currently, we are leading on 10 seats in Karnataka. So that's a 900% increase in our tally from last time. And as you said, these are early trends, and I'm confident that these numbers will also go further up. as we get closer to the countings.
Saral Patel, just one small question on the alliance, India alliance. If I look at the numbers as they're coming in, the trends are changing quickly. Congress is leading on around 69 seats. The India alliance is leading on 157 seats. In many ways, your alliance partner is also taking the momentum forward. What do you have to say on that?
Yes.
I mean, all of our allies have fought a very strong election, which is visible from this early trends also. If you compare it with the exit polls which were shown and flashed for last 4 days, exit polls were completely wiping us off. But this early trend shows that we have fought a very good elections than many people in the studios would like to believe, and that is visible in the numbers that are coming in.
Okay, now we have Saral, the leads coming in for Delhi also, where BJP is leading, and would you like to comment on that as well? Delhi, the capital contest.
I mean, as of now, they are leading on all 7 seats. But I will tell you from my experience that the victory margins are going to be very tight in Delhi this time around compared to last time. And I think as we move closer in the counting, this numbers will change.
Okay, one final question, Saral. I really like your optimism, but yes, we do agree that these are just the trends, and we'll have to see how it pans out. But my only worry for the alliance is that NDA as an alliance is surpass the 200 mark, and it will we'll have to just wait and watch. Maybe it is just a matter of time when they touch that 272 and go beyond. Still, would you be upbeat, and if yes, what do you think are the reasons you would attribute this to your good showing in terms of numbers, at least in trends, as an alliance?
See, as an alliance, I think we fought a very good election that is visible from the numbers. As far as NDA numbers are concerned, let me tell you with full responsibility that as India alliance gets closer and closer to the number of 200, by the today evening, before the end of today evening, you would see many of the NDA allies who would be announcing on the TV saying that they are ready to support the other side of the alliance, and we are upbeat about that. And as I said, that pictures will be clearer by 11:30, and we'll have a clear picture of what is happening in the country.
Yes, thank you very much, Saral Patel. We would love to come back to you later when the results are more out, crystal and clear. But thank you for joining.
And the news are just coming in. BJP-led NDA has crossed the 200 mark. We're looking at the latest trends. BJP-led NDA crosses the 200 mark. Those numbers will be updated in our bottom scroll as well in just a bit. There's a big news coming in. Remember, 272 is that magic line that one has to cross. BJP-led NDA crosses the 200 mark as the updates are just coming in.
And out of the 200, Shubhendu, 188 seats are already in the BJP's kitty in terms of maintaining leads in crucial seats.
Absolutely, and that forms a part of the conversation as to whose alliance partners appear to be doing better than the other. I mean, that's the news that's coming in at the moment. BJP-led NDA has crossed the 200 mark as we speak. Okay, so overall NDA numbers 215, out of which BJP has bagged 118 leads on 189 seats, the India Alliance, which still seems to be pretty confident in terms of overcoming that gap, as we have the Congress spokesperson in our studio also. So we'll have to rationalize and see how Congress looks at 166. That's out of 166, India Alliance, Congress taking the lead. That's there right. as a senior partner on 73 seats. Absolutely, and it will be interesting to see how the big politically important states are faring at the moment. Our colleague Amritpal Singh is keeping a close eye on that. Let's go across to Amrit to find out how are the important states in these elections faring as we speak.
All right, thank you, Shubhendu and Sakal. If I can show you what the numbers here look like. If we take a look at the overall numbers, the latest overall numbers, we have results and trends on 392 out of the 543 seats. The NDA clearly is in the lead with 213. India with India Alliance with 164. Others have bagged 15. So that's what it looks like even on the map. What you see in the orange color here on this map is what the BJP is either leading on or has already the seats in their kitty. The white seats are, which is undecided, the results for which are not clear right now. But so this is what it looks like on the map. All right, if I could go down to break it down to region-wise, how different regions in the country look like. The north, this is what it looks like. The northern region. Okay, there seems to be some problem with my touch screen here. All right, so okay, I'm sorry, the servers hanged. We'll have to go back to you, Shubhendu and Sakal. My engineers will try and rectify this, and we'll get back to you.
No,
it's back to you guys in the studio.
Yes,
Right,
Amrit, yes, not a problem.
Thanks very much for that input. We'll keep coming back to you. Let's also turn to our experts in the studio to understand the manner in which trends are turning up. Let me welcome Dr. P. Pulla Rao, a senior journalist, and Yuvraj Pokarna, political analyst, who are joining us. Dr. Pulla Rao, first to you, sir. How do you see the trends coming in? The alliance contest in particular.
Already.
It is still tight. The sense, there's no overwhelming, unmatchable lead. Things are going as expected. Maybe
it doesn't look like a sweep from either side.
Yeah.
I can't look at it yet, initial stages. But, there's some geography also involved here. And parties are, some states unexpectedly the Congress is doing better.
Like?
And the BJP is also holding its own fort in some places.
And the number that we were looking at, Dr. Saab, vis-a-vis, if you look at the NDA alliance, just crossed, now it's 220, out of which the BJP is nearly 180, 190. Whereas if you look at the Congress number, it's at 77 individually with the party, but the India alliance is 172. So there's 100 extra seats coming in from the alliance party.
You see, the alliance partners of Congress are very strong. They've got 5-6 chief ministers: Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Bengal, Jharkhand.
Yes.
You see, and
Bengal is not with...
and Karnataka and Telangana. There are bigger, medium-sized states in the alliance. And the way they are chief ministers, they will naturally show a little better performance, the alliance partners. So that is the aspect here. While on the NDA side, all the big states except Bihar are with the BJP. You take Uttar Pradesh and all that. So allies on both sides have some big states with them. Maharashtra, there is a BJP ally. Bihar, there is a BJP ally. You see. So there are that kind of disproportionate balance is there even within the alliances. So that's why you found that Congress has only 70 odd and the alliance partners have another 100 because they hold many governments.
Yuvraj, is it also reflective of the fragmented alliance, though they tried to put up a bold, united posturing, but it was all out in open. It was an open secret what is going on within the alliance, and this is exactly what is reflected in numbers. Like Congress, as I wouldn't say they would have expected to do better, like BJP out of the major 200 plus whatever the leads are. BJP has already taken the lead as a senior partner in the alliance, and it shows in numbers.
Sakal, I would not want to be much delusional about the numbers. These are too early for the trends. But yes, I would base my analysis based on the exit polls, and 11 leading exit polls, including the poll of polls conducted by Doordarshan that has summarized every poll, has given a bigger and upper edge to BJP. And yes, for now, what is done and dusted is, if we are to talk about the postal ballots, BJP is touching the 300 mark.
Yeah.
So it is a settled deal. And yes, regarding the dotted in India alliance, it is as fragmented as the number of dots that is in the INDIA. Just give me a couple of seconds more. Mamata Banerjee did not attend the meeting that was held on Khargeji's house. Rahul Gandhi did not even for once endorse Kejriwal's name. So this is their alliance.
Okay, since you talked about Mamata Banerjee, BJP, yes, BJP is ahead of
TMC in West Bengal. That's a big news coming in. West Bengal, bastion for the TMC, for Mamata Banerjee. And we know that they made a breakthrough in 2019 elections as well. About 18 seats they had scored in 2019 elections. Neck and neck fight is being reported in West Bengal between BJP and TMC. And the trends, these are initial trends, of course, they're not results, initial trends. But the trends indicate that BJP may in fact be leaving TMC behind in West Bengal. That's a huge step up. So, Yuvraj, Bengal was always a state that BJP has been eyeing an important step forward, looking at the trends.
See, what I have observed about PM Modi in the past decade is that he is a relentless person, he does not rest, and the moment he took oath, he had a few states in his mind, including the bastion of the south and the Bengal. And we can clearly see that the bastion of the south and especially the bastion of West Bengal is now breaching. And I predict, to the best that I understand of the politics of PM Modi, since I hail from Gujarat, it is at least 25 seats for BJP in Bengal.
Out of 42
no fight
seats.
there. I don't see any bottleneck fight. It's BJP all the way.
Dr. Pula Rao, what is costing Mamata Banerjee West Bengal?
You see, definitely what he has said, there's been a relentless, from 2014, the BJP present leadership all along the east coast, from Bengal, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh.
So those are the numbers we're looking at the moment. These are shocking numbers. These are BJP at 20, ahead of the Trinamool Congress, which is at 19. Even Congress and the left have been able to make a mark which they weren't able to do in the past elections. So a setback for TMC, for Mamata Banerjee, from different quarters. But the big news coming in is that BJP for the first time is leading in West Bengal on 20 seats out of 42.
No, that's what there had been also, the opposition, there's a division also. Mamata Banerjee has not been able to get together an alliance with the left and Congress. That definitely will impact this result.
Is it costing her directly? Because there's Congress and there's also the left also taking one seat at least. So no, she's losing her votes there.
Therefore, this is going to benefit BJP. Objectively speaking, it will benefit BJP. There is no opposition unity in Bengal, as there are in some other states, because the Congress refused to give precedence to Mamata Banerjee, that she should decide everything there. So that is the result. It's reflected there. And if this holds, it will definitely be a big setback for Mamata Banerjee.
All right. We'll also find out from our team if Saral Patel from the Congress is connecting with us at the moment. We'll be going across to him, also getting an update from him. Congress is leading on 2 seats in the state of West Bengal. Big news, BJP has increased its lead by even one more seats, 21 seats is leading on at the moment.
Just a quick point there, 42, it's the third, Dr. Rao, the third most important state in terms of numbers after Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra in that order, where we're talking about how if this converts into wins, now Mamata Banerjee would definitely have sleepless nights if this happens. Also, this could be because your TMC and Congress were locked in on more seats. They were fighting against each other. And Mamata Banerjee tried to go to those areas or pockets where Prime Minister relentlessly campaigned. I mean, BJP campaigned in West Bengal, if you look at these 2024 polls, full throttle. This could be the reason she's paying the price for that.
There's certain anti-incumbency also which has come into Bengal now. She has been there nearly now for 13, 14 years. And she's facing opposition from the opposition itself and from the BJP. And right from the beginning, the story of politics from 2014 is where those states where BJP was not present, they have been constantly trying to win over Bengal, Orissa, the whole East Coast. This is part of that impact.
Okay.
The story of this election.
Also, get a comment from Saral Patel from the Congress, who's joining us at the moment. Saral, are you with us? If you are, then we're looking at the West Bengal figures. Saral, I don't know, as a Congress party representative, how do you feel about it? But Congress is leading on 2 seats at the moment. The Trinamool is trailing vis-a-vis the BJP, which is leading on 21 seats as we
Adi Ranjan
speak.
was trailing a while back.
And 19 seats is what the TMC is standing at. I also would like you to comment on the kind of dynamics you share with the Trinamool Congress. You're friends but also not friends, fighting against each other, but Trinamool says they support the India Alliance from the outside as well. Help us understand the West Bengal dynamics as you see it.
So quickly before I comment on the West Bengal numbers, I was just looking at the Election Commission website numbers for Uttar Pradesh. Our ally Samajwadi Party is leading on 27 seats in Uttar Pradesh, which I think you would agree with me is unprecedented and which no one expected. None of the exit polls showed that. So just a quick comment on that.
Sure, that's
Number
big. Certainly,
two,
we'll come to that as well.
about coming back to
Yes.
Coming back to West Bengal, as you said, the Congress party has performed quite well. We are leading on 2 seats. And as I said, it's our initial numbers. We are leading. And I also expect Trinamool Congress, which is part of our India alliance, to do better. And also the
But it isn't a part of, no, correction, Saral, just
better.
a correction. I don't think Trinamool Congress is part of the India alliance. In fact, you fought against each other, and Mamata Banerjee says that she may support the India alliance from the outside, but she does not support the West Bengal Congress and West Bengal left. Saral, correct me if I'm wrong.
The West Bengal, we are fighting elections separately due to our differences with the policies of the Chief Minister there, but we are united against our fight against Mr. Modi and his government's policies. And Trinamool Congress is as much as part of India Alliance as any other party, whether it's Aam Aadmi Party or Samajwadi Party or any other party is.
But don't you see you would have done far better if you had not split each other's vote, with the left, the Congress and the Trinamool Party each taking their own share and not really consolidating their votes? Do you think it's a thing that cost all 3 of you?
I think if we had a contested election together, we would have swept in West Bengal. But despite that, we are performing quite well, and I am confident that Trinamool Congress will also increase its tally, and so will the left parties and the Indian National Congress. And I think BJP will be relegated to number 3, number 4 position in
You're still
West
saying
Bengal.
BJP will be relegated in number 3 or number 4 position, but overall the numbers are swelling now. Let's be realistic. Even if you're talking about trends, Saral, 217 is what NDA as an alliance is looking at. And for your alliance is 193. There is still a considerable gap. How do you cover that? BJP 218 out of those numbers, only BJP leading rightly from the front as an alliance partner, as a senior alliance partner, where Congress, you are looking at 90 only.
90 is this shows that we are almost doubling our tally from last time. And I'm confident that in next 1 hour's time, we'll have a clearer picture.
Okay.
And we'll be doing far better than the numbers that are being flashed right now.
Okay, Saral, I actually want to also give you your due share. You were talking about the figures coming in from Uttar Pradesh, which do look very interesting and a close contest. Samajwadi Party, your alliance and your alliance partners, mind you, in the India alliance have appear to be doing remarkably well as far as the trends are concerned. How do you see the contest in Uttar Pradesh?
I think it is quite interesting, despite the BJP putting in its entire efforts, Prime Minister Modi leading from the front for his relentless campaign in Uttar Pradesh. They tried to politicize the Pran Pratishtha Ram Mandir event also, and none of that seemed to have worked. It has instead worked against them. People have rejected their politicization of Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha, and that is visible in this results.
All right, Saral, although, I take your point, but it doesn't look like a rejection at the moment for the BJP if you look at the trends. But you're representing your party. Thank you very much for your inputs. We'll connect with you again as we look at the latest data coming in from different states. Sakal?
Yeah, going back to the numbers, let's quickly have some figures if we have from the state of Odisha. And interestingly, in almost all the states, BJP is on a comfortable footing in terms of maintaining those reads. Rahul Gandhi, okay, that's interesting. Would you like to take up that Rahul Gandhi leading in Raebareli?
Yeah, it was expected, isn't it? It was their seat, but they have lost it only thrice since independence.
No, but there was also a concern about whether Raebareli would be under Amethi for the Congress and Rahul Gandhi. Saral was talking about the performance in Uttar Pradesh. But let's look at Odisha because we're looking at that map at the moment. 21 seats of Odisha. We're looking at leads in 9 seats. BJP leading on 6, Congress on 2, and BJD, the most dominant party of Odisha, at 1 seats. Dr. Rao, I'll come to you, but Yuvraj, would you like to comment on that? BJD at 3rd position, and with the trends that are coming in for 9 seats, BJP on top.
See, these trends are very uncanny and striking to me because the leading party, the party that gives the CM for, I mean, Naveen Patnaik has been the CM for God knows how long, how long I don't know, in fact.
No, if he wins this time, he is going to be the longest serving
the number 1
Chief
party
Minister.
has been relegated not just to number 2 but to the position of number 3. It's very eerie to me, and I am very apprehensive about the future of BJD now. I've seen the video of railing Patnaik ji.
What about the headway that the BJP has made? Again, is consolidating its eastern flank as far as the nation is concerned.
Coastal flank.
Yes.
Shubhendu ji, frankly, it was always on the cards because the moment BJP decided to field in Dharmendra Pradhan, it was writing on the wall. It was very much clear because, to the best of my knowledge, Dharmendra Pradhan has not fought a single election till now. And when he has landed, he has been fielded on the ground. That means BJP has an assured, sure footing on the ground.
We were also discussing earlier, Dr. Rao, this vote, if assuming that the 475 leads turn into wins, which as of now, this looks extremely likely. What is the underlying message? Do you see the space that the opposition carries now has diminished, and it doesn't augur well for the democracy? I mean, this could be Congress's worst ever drubbing. Could be.
We have to still wait, you know. There are some interesting confirmed trends as far as the East Coast is concerned, expected trends. Now, Uttar Pradesh, how it will go, what it is, it's very early days, as they say, very early in time.
You still want to be on the safer side?
Yes.
But the leads, in terms of leads, it's already, it's inching 450 mark. BJP is leading on 478, sir, out of which NDA is leading on 478, out of which BJP is alone maintaining a pole position on 200 plus seats.
NDA on 259.
NDA on 259.
No,
and BJP 225.
No,
Yes.
it was, as the exit polls have shown the trend, there's no doubt that the BJP will cross
Okay,
this line.
I'm sorry
path.
I'm interrupting you here. Guru Prakash from the BJP. Let's get first-hand reaction from the BJP itself. Guru Prakash ji, so BJP, you've already maintained a good lead, a comfortable lead on 200 plus seats, and as an alliance on 260 as far as the numbers as we speak are concerned. So, 2 questions. Congress is still optimistic, calling them trends, but we are still waiting whether 400 par happens or not.
No, I think we have to take into account that this is the 3rd term. After 2014 and 2019, this would be effectively the 3rd term. And very few global leaders have achieved this feat. I was just going through the records from the UK. Tony Blair and Margaret Thatcher, they also achieved the 3rd term, but with a little margin. As far as we are concerned, as far as the Congress is concerned, one thing that is very revealing at this moment is that the faith on the EVM, the faith on the electoral mechanism is still intact. And I think the Congress party and the entire institutional establishment would augur well from this fact. But the initial trends definitely suggest that we are forming the government. Be it the exit polls or the initial trends, I can see it on your screen as well. We are well above the Congress party, more than...
And what reasons would you attribute that to? The charisma or the political capital of the incumbent Prime Minister and senior BJP leader, Bharatiya Janata Party, Narendra Modi. He led it from the front, and look at the number of rallies Prime Minister took in sweltering heat conditions as compared to Rahul Gandhi. I mean, that's another comparison out there.
Yeah, like I said, and you have verified my position, my hypothesis that the popularity of Prime Minister, the hard work of the Prime Minister, and the pure passion of the Prime Minister, that cannot be underestimated at any cost. Plus, 2 very important reasons or 2 very important highlights which we see is the last mile delivery. You go anywhere in the country, and I was listening to your initial comments as well, that Odisha for that matter, West Bengal for that matter, South India for that matter, we are definitely going to witness a huge surprise from this country. But to answer your question, the last mile delivery of our welfare program and the ever increasing popularity of our Prime Minister.
Okay, I have
these factors determine...
I have a very interesting trivia for you. I'm sure you already know about it, but I'm very keen to have your comment on it. Now, as far as 2014 is concerned, around fifth of your allies' vote shares can be accounted to the Modi factor in 2014. Now, that was increased to a quarter in 2019. And if one has to believe you, it's going to go further in 2024. So how do you look at this only for Narendra Modi and not really perhaps for the alliance?
I think you can actually be convinced of the fact that the Prime Minister's image, both internationally, globally, and in domestic politics, has gone up. The stocks has risen, and again, I would like to resort to my previous two reasons that his personal popularity is there because of his passion and the spirit and the enthusiasm with which he works. I think it's a very difficult feat. Any expert on your panel, any audience who are watching this can imagine that in an active democracy like India in 2024, coming again for the third term, that has to be the highlight, that has to be the most important takeaway of 2024. 2024 elections will be remembered in history.
Okay, Guru Prakash ji, if the states that we're looking at of particular interest is West Bengal. Neck-to-neck contest with Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee-led TMC. How do you see those numbers that are appearing there? It's the most tight contest that we saw in the run-up to the elections. There's Sandesh Khali, there's the reservation issue and more. How do you see the contest playing out at the moment in West Bengal?
No, I think you have pointed out a very important state, and we very well remember in 2021 when the assembly elections came, the people of West Bengal came out in large numbers and gave their blessings to the Bharatiya Janata Party. From 2 or 3 MLAs, we became the principal opposition parties. From 2 or 3 MLAs, we have 80 odd MLAs in 2021, and that is despite of the state-sponsored, the institutional violence and the hinsa, the violence we saw on the streets of West Bengal in the name of Khela Hobe. Cut to 2023, like we pointed out, Sandesh Khali, the atrocities, the sexual tortures on the SC/ST women. Cut to 2024, the level of participation of West Bengal people in Prime Minister Modi's rallies. If you just do an academic analysis.
But since we're talking about West Bengal, a quick one, there was also this war of narratives where Mamata Banerjee tried her best to neutralize the impact of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who relentlessly campaigned in West Bengal. And the massive infrastructure push that we saw in the last 5 years in the state of West Bengal.
No, certainly. Apart from infrastructure push, you saw the emotional connect that Prime Minister Modi has with the people of West Bengal. That is also immaculate. And I think the level of political participation, look at the Panchayat polls, look at the assembly polls, look at the parliamentary polls, our vote percentage is constantly rising. And that is one of the reasons that the TMC cadre, the TMC leaders, they are rattled. And we are anticipating some level of violence. There was some violence even yesterday. Even last night, there were reports from Darjeeling. Even today.
Yeah, Darjeeling, yes. Well, poll-related violence in West Bengal go hand in hand.
It continues to be a matter of grave concern, the manner in which political violence appear normalized in West Bengal. But thanks very much, Guru Prakash ji. We'll connect with you again through the day. Let's now get some updates from the big state of Maharashtra and down south, also from Tamil Nadu. Joining us is our colleague Shishir from Mumbai and Nandita from Chennai. If we can have them on our screens, we're connecting with Shishir and Nandita at the moment, reporting from Mumbai and Chennai respectively. Meanwhile, look at those figures as they stand. The BJP on 230 and 271 is NDA and 91 for the India Alliance. Okay, Shishir there. Maharashtra, absolutely crucial state, so difficult to predict in the run-up to the elections. Bring us up to speed with what is the latest at the moment in Maharashtra. Which Shiv Sena, which NCP is leading at the moment?
Which one? Yes.
Well, absolutely. With the picture you're seeing actually on the national front, the different picture we are seeing in Maharashtra so far as the numbers which are coming. In Maharashtra, it's a quite neck-to-neck fight between the NDA and the India Alliance here. And you rightly asked the question that which parties, particularly those we have seen the split, are going ahead. Then probably at this point in time, as far as Shiv Sena is concerned, we are seeing that the Uddhav Thackeray camp actually is leading quite ahead than the Shinde camp here. On the other hand, even Sharad Pawar camp has got a good number so far. Its initial number obviously compared to the Ajit
And
Pawar
Shishir, if I
camp
may
here.
just
But obviously,
quickly,
as far as the single largest party
summarize
is
the
concerned,
numbers. If you can have those
Yeah.
numbers of Maharashtra once again on our screens, I request our panel to put the numbers of Maharashtra state, the trends that are coming in on the screen so that we can just take the audience through it. We are talking about Maharashtra, 48 seats, most number of seats after Uttar Pradesh, 34 trends have come. BJP leading on 11, the Congress on 4, Shiv Sena, which is an alliance of the BJP, is leading on 9, Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction is leading on 7, the NCP is on 0, but NCP Sharad Pawar faction is leading on 2. So clearly appears like an advantage for the India alliance. Please go on, Shishir.
Well, absolutely. So, as I was talking about these numbers, if we compare these numbers, then in 2019, then probably this time around we have seen that tallies actually of the NDA has gone down a little bit. But obviously, when I'm talking to you, the numbers may change going forward. Because last time, if you look at the numbers of the NDA tally, out of 48, the BJP won 23 seats, and the Shiv Sena, the undivided Shiv Sena, won 18
Shishir, I'm
seats.
again
So
interrupting you. I'm
was
very
going around
sorry, but
41.
we need to update our viewers. Stay with us, Shishir and Nandita, both of you, because you understand the situation is moving so damn fast. 277. Now, that's how the alliance looks like. So, they've already crossed 272. Okay, agreed, these are just the leads. I'm sure Dr. Rao would like to stick his neck out and would still say that, these are just the leads, but 277, a good lead, because your INC has just not managed to even touch that 100 in the alliance, and NDA 277, leading on 277 constituencies, out of which BJP is leading on 235. You would want to talk about it.
But let me just be very conservative about this. These are still early trends. But yes, this was a mandate to PM Modi, and there was no doubt that BJP is going to touch at least 350. There's no doubt in that.
Yes.
All right, let's see how these trends materialize into results. We'll have to wait a little longer. Let's go across to our colleague Nandita, who's joining us from Chennai. Nandita, as we flash the data on the screens, take us through what's the latest from the southern state of Tamil Nadu. A lot of anticipation if BJP is able to make inroads into the southern state. What is the latest, Nandita?
Yes, we are seeing, we are here at the BJP office in T Nagar in Chennai, Shubhendu. The DMK is leading in 6 seats, the Congress on 3 seats, the AIADMK on 0, whereas the Bharatiya Janata Party also on 0, others on 3. So, along expected lines, as the exit polls were predicting, the exit polls out of the 39 Lok Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu had given about 36 to 37 seats to the DMK and the Congress alliance, and about 1 to 3 seats to the BJP. We will definitely see a rise in vote share. That's what we are expecting, and what the BJP leaders, the local leaders here are saying.
Okay.
Because the Prime Minister Modi has invested substantial capital of his clout and his charisma here. Just before the Pran Pratishthan of the temple in Ayodhya, he visited 3 temples here connected to the Ramayana.
Okay.
He did a road show in Coimbatore and Salem. Also, after the elections, he did his meditation or dhyan at Kanyakumari at the Vivekananda Rock Memorial. A very firebrand leader, Mr. K. Annamalai, he is enjoys the confidence of the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Nandita, quickly. So, Annamalai factor. This has been the talking point this time around. What are you picking up? Is he leading or trailing on his seat? And breaking into the bastion of Dravidian politics has never been easy. But you look at the numbers, AIADMK as a principal opposition is still not able to do anything much. If you can have Tamil Nadu numbers up on your screens, Nandita, now over to you. The Annamalai factor in down south.
Yes, Annamalai is a firebrand leader, and he's
leading from Coimbatore. Okay, so he's leading from Coimbatore from his constituency.
Because he held a 6-month-long Padayatra on foot through all the constituencies, not just Lok Sabha but assembly constituency, every district, every taluka he visited, and he was also joined by the Prime Minister. So this created a huge buzz as far as Tamil Nadu state was concerned. It galvanized the cadres of the BJP. So the cadres of the BJP are looking at him like a representative of the Prime Minister Modi's charisma in Tamil Nadu, and he enjoys the confidence of Prime Minister Modi. It is believed that it is his firebrand image, taking no nonsense and speaking very, very clearly. He's a very good communicator, effective communicator. It is expected that it is he and Prime Minister Modi's investment into the state, the Prime Minister Modi's several visits in the run-up to the Lok Sabha election, and throughout his tenure, his special love for Tamil language as well as Tamil icons such as Subramaniam Bharati and the Tamil culture and tradition also will reap benefits for the BJP.
Nandita,
and
this election,
seat, which is Coimbatore, where he is battling
you're outside the
former
BJP.
mayor
Nanda, you're outside the BJP headquarters in Chennai. If you can give us a macro view.
Yes.
Mission South was the talking point for the BJP coming into this election. How has it materialized so far in the trends that we're looking at? I need you to look at a little macro view, of course, not just Tamil Nadu, but the southern states, which bring in 131 MPs into the parliament.
Yes, this Tamil Nadu actually is the last bastion to be breached, Shubhendu. Karnataka, or the BJP already had inroads and was winning it has been winning it in the past. But Andhra, Tamil Nadu, these are places where we believe that the BJP will make substantial inroads, if not in the number of seats, which too are expected to rise as per the exit polls, but definitely in the number of percentage of votes and galvanizing the cadres for future elections. So the BJP in Tamil Nadu, this is one frontier which will be breached by the Tamil Nadu, by the BJP, and Andhra, Telangana. We expect major gains for the BJP.
Nandita, but yes, the big story coming from Tamil Nadu is that Annamalai factor, as of now, for his seat has worked. He's leading, where and the DMK is doing pretty well, the ruling dispensation. Let's quickly shift our focus and quickly take it back to our colleague Amit, who is joining us live from the newsroom with some more interesting trends and breakings. Amit, over to you. Amit.
Yeah. Yeah, hi. There's a big hi from everybody from the data center out here in Doordarshan. And we have been tracking very closely India from the point of view of 6 segments actually.
Okay.
So we have the north, the east, the central, the northeast, the south, and the central India. But I would like to bring to you, certain facts which are emerging from the eastern segment right now. West Bengal, as predicted in the exit polls, BJP is the #1 party right now. In fact, the information that we have on about 41 seats, BJP is leading on 21, followed by TMC on 18. Congress, of course, has 2 right now. But the interesting thing is that, Bengal, which has been, the route of Jansang, from where, Shama Prasad Mukherjee has come, that is the party where BJP has been focusing for a long time to see whether BJP is able to make some more inroads. Definitely, BJP's performance this time has been fantastic so far. Of course, these are leads, again, I would like to point out.
Okay.
But, the initial trends definitely point at BJP being the #1 party in the East. Even if I look at Odisha, the trends we have on about 9 seats initially. Out here, BJP is leading on 6. And surprisingly, BJD, which has been, a prevailing force in this particular region in Odisha, it has just been able to maintain a lead on 1. So that again says quite a lot about BJP's performance in Odisha. Again, back in Bihar,
Amit, if I could just talk about West Bengal for just a bit. It's a neck-on-neck contest, 20 seats TMC, 20 seats BJP. What is interesting is also that TMC is losing some ground to the Congress and the left as well.
Yes, in fact, everybody has been able to at least open the accounts as far as the initial trends are concerned. We are looking at, counting at the 3rd round.
There could have been alliance partners, but they couldn't figure that out in Bengal.
In Bengal, there has not been a very, very clear indication as far as the alliance is concerned. Because, TMC has always kept itself away from, kind of asserting its alliance with Congress. So, everybody has been on a sort of an independent platform.
Okay.
But again, coming back to BJP, yes, definitely it has been making a lot better. The performance has a lot been better compared to what the results were in 2019 and initial trends, at some point in time, BJP has been ahead.
Okay, intriguing there. We go back to a Bengal figure again. So considering these leads, Amit, if they convert into wins, this is going to be historical and unprecedented in many ways, because here you have BJP challenging Mamta in her very bastion and creating history of sorts.
What a close contest.
It's a very close contest. So could it be because Congress and INC had locked horns on number of seats? They were allies at the National Front, but in Bengal they were fighting against each other, and that is pretty much reflected in these numbers, Amit.
And Amit, if you're looking at the figures, the BJP and Trinamool Congress are shuffling 2019 between themselves.
Congress is nowhere.
Very close contest.
Yeah.
Yes, quite rightly pointed out, Sakal. Actually, in West Bengal, TMC and Congress, they refuse to be on the same platform.
Yes.
And I think this is also going to reflect on the results, because, the votes are getting divided, because there's some sort of a confusion as far as the voters are concerned between TMC and Congress's alliance. Having said that, I would also like to point out why BJP is seemingly doing well out here. Because there were a couple of, in fact, quite a number of factors. If you see Sandesh Khali, that has caused a major dent as far as TMC is concerned. The other things are the scams, Bengal has been witnessing, stories about scams consistently on the education sector, on the PDS sector, public distribution scheme. So, I mean, that it seems, has not gone down well with the people of Bengal, and
The
despite
Sandesh Khali
TMC
case,
having been prevalent.
the Sandesh Khali case topping really any other issue in this political contest of Bengal in the run-up to the election.
And at the school scam where their education minister was apprehended by the CBI. One final question, Amit, I mean, interesting trivia that you're getting us, and the big picture also. Left seems to be, can we go back to Bengal numbers, please? Left seems to be completely decimated. Now, if you go by these numbers, Shubhendu, I don't think left is okay. Left has not even opened its account on any leads or any seats. What do you make of it?
Well, left, Sakal, like even the last occasion in 2019, left, I mean, the performance of left have been pretty unsatisfactory, if I could put it like that.
That's mildly put.
Yeah, the same way, it's not different this time as well. I don't think left is featuring in any scheme as far as the elections is concerned. And it's quite clear that it's a fight between TMC and BJP, and BJP definitely is making some inroads. Definitely it has penetrated deep in every constituency. It has connected well with people, and it seems to be translating into votes somewhere down the line. Sakal?
Okay, thank you, Amit. Of course, we'll keep getting back to you for those interesting insights and patterns and trends that are emerging. But the big news on India Decides right now is that the NDA alliance is being led from the front by the BJP, with numbers stacking in favor of the BJP in the alliance itself. And as an alliance also, they have maintained a very, very comfortable leads on 200 plus seats, 287, which means, Shubhendu, they've already 286 now, one down, already crossed that 272 magic figure. Yes, we agree these are the leads, but NDA alliance looks very, very comfortable and on a strong foot.
And making the contest interesting is the India alliance following up closely on about 199-200 seats. These are trends. How they translate into results is something that we'll have to wait and watch in the next couple of hours, how the contest goes from here. Okay. But those are the figures on the screen right now. Those are the scores at the moment. The trends are on, the counting is on, and a non-stop coverage of India Decides 2024, the counting day of general elections, continues after a short break. Stay with us.
So Gautam will be joining us. We take a short break. Stay with us.